right, hey guys, Aaron with Integrity Canine Trainers, and today we are wrapping up with Ruphus. Ruphus here is 2-year-old golden doodle, brindle color, really unique coloration, really a sweet dog. Now when he came to us, he had all the typical doodle traits. So he didn't have good greeting manners, he wouldn't hold a sit, pulled on the leash, just all the things that that doodles are known for, and but zero aggression, zero reactivity, really playful with the other dogs, sometimes a little too playful, so we've worked on how to tone that back a little bit. But today we're going to do a final walkthrough, and here at Lowe's, things that we're going to cover are going to be place, sit down with distance, duration, distractions, going to be doing loose leash heel, off leash heel, greeting manners, all the good stuff. So follow us along and let's see how he does. So starting out, we're going to put him on place. Now what I'm looking for in a place is something that has some elevation and has clearly defined boundaries. So much like this this pile of garden soil, we'll be using things like this to put him on place. Now in the home, I recommend a place cot or a dog bed, something that has clearly defined boundaries, because what that does is it holds him, it anchors him there, and then it gets over time where you can say, Ruphus, go to your place, and he'll go to that spot in the house and hold that. So whenever kids come over, company comes over, anything like that, he has his spot where he's allowed to be until the energy level drops and he's able to come off and be the best boy that he can. So with that, we're going to practice the place command with him. We're going to lead him up onto this pile of garden soil, like I said, and it's a little higher than what he's used to, what he's comfortable with. So getting him up there, and he's pretty tired from all the work that we've done today already. So Ruphus, here, come on, atta boy, Ruphus. I'm going to show him where I want him. Ruphus, come on, place, atta boy, and put him up there. Good, sit, good boy. So from there, I'm going to back up, give him some distance, some duration. So duration is satisfied with just time on place or time and sit. And then that distance is obvious. Distractions can be as simple as me going out of view. It can be the people with carts and that are coming by and all the various things. So what we'll do right now is we'll just create some extra distance. Let him hold that. Good. Now when we're done, all I got to do is either tell him to come to me, and that means that we're still working, and so I'll put him into a sit, and then we'll go on heel, or I can break, and with break I'll reward him, and that'll be with a treat or with affection or whatever it is that's a high value reward for him. It's kind of like his paycheck. So Ruphus, break. Atta boy, come here, Ruphus. Atta boy. There's a forklift back there, and he's not too sure about machinery. All right, so from here we will go into a loose leash heel. We'll put him into a sit. Good boy. Now I've got a leash that's longer than what I typically want. So what I do is I put it on my thumb here. I'll double it over, create another handle there, and I'll hold on to it there. My thumb is a very strong joint, and so if he were to pull, which he's not going to, but if he were, then I've got it there, but it also helps me manage the extra leash. What I've done is created a boundary. So whenever I'm walking, if he ever feels leash pressure, then he knows that he's out of bounds. So that pressure and release philosophy is what we've taught him here. So we use that to transfer to the e-collar. Our e-collar today is set at a 5, so super light. And so as we get to that off-leash portion especially, the pressure that I'll apply is going to be verbal and with the e-collar, but we'll get over that or get to that later. So Ruphus, here, good, sit, good, heel, good boy. So when we're walking, what I'm looking for is for him to stay right there where he's at. I want his head to be at my knee. That way, if I take a hard left-hand turn, Ruphus, he can flex and go with me. If he leads me a little bit more than that, then I risk tripping over him, and it gets really ugly after that because I don't fall gracefully. Ruphus, heel, good. So that's a good example of the pressure and release. So his leash got just a little tension, and he knew, oh, we're changing directions. Good boy, heel.
Trigger happy, don't stop. Reckless a fool, it's gonna sound like a pop. Small town, city dreams, now life is a scene.
Boy, all right, Ruphus, sit. Sit. So we're gonna put him into a sit here. Ruphus, down. Come on, down. Good. And then transition to a down. I'm going to drop his leash, and we're going to give him some of that same distance, duration, and distraction. So we're at the very front of Lowe's here, and so there's plenty of people, plenty of distractions going around. Sit. Down. Good boy. Good boy.
Gonna grab your attention, make it rain, make it rain. Grab your attention, make it rain, make it rain. If it smells like mafia, then you better light a match. If we roll a ghost blazing, then we leave without a scratch. Who's ready? Who's ready? Come and get it. Who's ready? Who's ready? Come and get it. Look at me now. Look at me now. Check me out. Look at me now. Look at me now. Check me out. This is our town, got a whole set of rules, dangerous. New York City set of tools, going down in Chinatown, Gucci blade, Cartier. Too much Hennessy, got that West Coast fade. The left to right, left to right, tell me who's left, I gotta fight. Throwing down, oh back up, back up. Throwing down, oh back up, back up. Play your cards right, cause if you wanna fit in, we rolling high with the stakes and it's all bets in. Who's ready, who's ready? Come and get it, who's ready, who's ready? Come and get it, look at me now. Look at me now, check me out. Look at me now, look at me now, check me out. Can I have your attention? Anybody listening? We're gonna paint this town red.
Good. All right, Ruphus, sit. Good boy. All right, so from here we're going to transition to off-leash. Same rules apply. Basically, I want to create this invisible boundary around me that I know what it is, and he learns what it is based on pressure again. Now, we've been walking a lot together, so he kind of has a good idea of that. Now, a few things to point out. We did walk past a kid, and he loves kids, and so as I see his focus divert to something else, I'm going to hit vibrate on the remote and get his attention back to me. So he responds very well to that. So same thing, I'm going to have him sit. I'm just going to say, Ruphus, heel. Good boy.
Starting now, we're breaking out, but I'm not leaving without you. This could be our one chance. We'll send a postcard when we're through. We'll get there together. We'll get there together. I'll meet you at the starting line. Don't you ever leave my side. We'll get there together. We'll get there together. If it takes all day or night, hand in hand we'll both arrive. Oh, 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 oh.
Atta boy. All right, guys, that's Ruphus. He is, like I said, just a sweetheart, loves people, and really, has the makings to be a therapy dog if they ever wanted to go that route. He is still very much a golden doodle. Has a lot of those traits when he's off duty, but when we're working, when he's on duty, he does really good. And even when he's off, if I work to correct him and kind of tone the energy down a little bit, he responds beautifully. So all in all, very pleased with where he ended up here, and look forward to seeing how he does when he goes home. So stay tuned.
Oh, oh, oh.